I'm kind of piggybacking off my last video here, and it's another one of the fears that many people have before they start doing something, right? This more leans into business or a new career, a new job, doing something you're not skilled at doing yet, right? A lot of people stay in their rut, they stay in their lane, so to speak, in life, because they're afraid of looking like a fool at something. They're afraid of looking like they suck. But if you're starting a new endeavor in life, if you are moving in a new direction, you're going to suck for the first little while. You're going to. When I started training for a marathon, I sucked at running. I sucked at recovery. I sucked at my nutrition. I sucked at all of it. I just got out there and pounded the pavement. Now I'm clinical about it, sure. But when I started, I sucked. When I started making YouTube videos, the very first time I uploaded YouTube videos, way back when vlogging was a big thing, I was 12 years old and I thought I could do it. I sucked. I sucked. When I took a leadership position at work and eventually stepped into management, guess what? I sucked. I sucked. Period. When people first start businesses, they'll try 90 different business ideas, none of them will work, and then one will hit. They sucked. They did. Everybody who was ever great at anything sucked at some point. And I said it in my last video and I'll say it again. Your fears are a mile wide and an inch deep. And part of personal growth is being willing to get wet in that big ass puddle. What that means in this context is be willing to suck. Give yourself permission to suck. Give yourself permission to suck at talking to girls if you're a guy. Give yourself permission to suck at getting a good workout in. Give yourself permission to suck at sticking to your diet. Because the more you try, the more reps you put in, the more repetition you put into doing the thing, the better you will get at it. And eventually, you'll be so good at it that people are going to be like, yo, how did you do that? I didn't quit. I didn't quit. Because that's literally all it is. Volume negates luck. You could have the worst genetics on the planet and still be in better shape than 99% of the population if you work hard enough for it. If you try hard enough. You could be born into poverty, into a terror dome, abused as a kid, and you can become a 2-time New York Times best-selling author and the most sought-after public speaker on the planet. That's what David Goggins did. You have to give yourself permission to suck first. And then, keep sucking until you don't. Because eventually you'll figure out how the game works. Then at that point, you win. My name is Christopher Strobach. I get on here and I rant about little anecdotal mindsets that I happen to have, that I find useful in my life, and I think they'll be useful in your life. If you found any value in anything that I just said, the only thing that I ask is that you go and use it. If you want to connect with me, talk to me, message me, etc., etc., I got a Discord server. It's the top link in the description. That sucker is free to join. Other than that, get after it, kick some ass, and I'll see you next time.